Imagine standing before a towering, ancient structure that defies everything we know about history. Massive stone blocks, stacked with precision, creating monuments that have stood the test of time. But who built them? And why? From the mysterious ruins hidden beneath layers of earth to massive megaliths scattered across continents, these prehistoric megastructures challenge the very foundation of modern archaeology. What if these awe-inspiring creations were built by a forgotten civilization, one so advanced that even the finest minds of today can't figure out how they did it? The problem is, we don't have the answers. In fact, these structures, though stunning in their design and scale, remain largely unexplained, leaving scientists scratching their heads. How did they have the knowledge to shape these colossal stones? And what was their purpose? Tonight, we take you on a journey to uncover the mysteries of these ancient wonders. Get ready for an exploration of the most baffling prehistoric structures, the kind that make you question everything we thought we knew about our past. If you're ready to dive into the secrets of ancient civilizations, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and share this video with those who love a good mystery. Let's uncover the past together. 1. The Great Stone Circles, Earth's ancient energy. What if these ancient stone circles weren't just ceremonial markers, but powerful energy generators? Spread across the globe, megalithic stone circles like Stonehenge and Avebury in England, and lesser-known ones like those in the French countryside, have baffled scientists for centuries. They're not just monuments. They may be clues to an entirely forgotten technology, one that harnessed Earth's energy in ways we can barely comprehend today. The precision with which these stones were cut and aligned is astonishing. How did ancient people, without modern tools, move and place these massive stones with such exactitude? The stones themselves, many made of a special type of rock with unique energy properties, may have been deliberately chosen for their ability to channel or store energy. Some researchers believe these sites could have been early power plants, using Earth's natural forces to generate energy for the people who built them. But the real mystery? How were they able to map out these locations with such accuracy? Incredibly, many of these stone circles align with solar and lunar events, suggesting an advanced understanding of astronomy. Were these ancient builders simply observing the stars, or were they using these stone structures for something far more profound? And what happened to that knowledge? The answer could change everything we know about prehistoric civilizations. 2. The mystery of Göbekli Tepe, the world's oldest temple. What if the world's oldest known temple wasn't built by the Egyptians or Mesopotamians, but by a lost civilization thousands of years before them? Göbekli Tepe, located in modern-day Turkey, is an enigma that continues to challenge everything we know about ancient human history. This incredible site, made up of massive stone pillars arranged in circles, is estimated to be over 12,000 years old, predating the rise of both Sumer and Egypt. But here's the mystery. It's not just the age that's baffling, it's the level of sophistication. The stones at Göbekli Tepe are carved with intricate symbols and animal motifs, and many weigh several tons, yet no signs of permanent settlements have been found in the area. How could hunter-gatherers, people who hadn't yet discovered agriculture, have built such an advanced site? And why? Some researchers believe that this temple could have been a center for ritualistic activities, perhaps a place for early humans to connect with the cosmos. Others speculate that it could have served as a type of early observatory or an advanced structure to tap into Earth's natural energies, much like the stone circles we see around the world. One thing is certain. Göbekli Tepe is rewriting the history of human civilization, showing that our ancestors were far more advanced than we ever realized. But why was it abandoned? And what was its true purpose? 3. The Pyramids of Mesoamerica, before Giza. Before Egypt's Great Pyramids ever rose above the desert, there were pyramids in Mesoamerica that rivaled them in size and complexity. The pyramids of the Maya and Aztecs, such as the Pyramid of the Sun in Teotihuacan and the Pyramid of Kukulkan at Chichen Itza, are filled with intricate designs and celestial alignments that baffle modern scientists. These pyramids, much older than the Egyptian ones, raise an unsettling question. Could these civilizations have been aware of ancient knowledge and building techniques that were lost to time? What's even more fascinating is the incredible precision with which these pyramids were constructed. The Pyramid of Kukulkan, for example, is built with such precision that during the equinox, the shadows cast by its steps create the illusion of a serpent slithering down the pyramid's face. This level of astronomical knowledge suggests that the ancient Mesoamerican civilizations were observing the stars with a sophistication that rivals that of any ancient culture, including Egypt. Yet, despite the grandeur and complexity of these pyramids, we know little about how the people of Mesoamerica managed to construct them. Were they working from knowledge passed down from even older civilizations? What other advanced techniques did they possess that have been lost to time? The mystery of the Mesoamerican pyramids leaves us questioning, how far back does this knowledge really go? 4. The Antikythera mechanism, ancient analog computer. Imagine discovering a 2,000-year-old device that is so advanced, it seems more like a product of modern technology than ancient history. That's exactly what happened when the Antikythera mechanism was recovered from a shipwreck off the coast of the Greek island of Antikythera. Often called the world's first analog computer, this ancient artifact is made of intricate gears and dials that could predict astronomical events such as eclipses and planetary movements. What makes the Antikythera mechanism so baffling is its complexity. The device, built around 100 BC, contains gear systems so advanced that historians believe it wasn't until the 14th century, nearly 1,000 years later, that similar technology was recreated in Europe. The mechanism's purpose was likely to help ancient astronomers track the movements of celestial bodies, but the sheer level of engineering required to create. It challenges everything we thought we knew about the technological capabilities of the ancient world. Who could have built such a device? And why? The questions surrounding the Antikythera mechanism are profound. Could it have been part of a broader, now lost network of technological knowledge shared by ancient civilizations? And what happened to this knowledge after it was lost at sea? The more we learn about the Antikythera mechanism, the more we realize that ancient civilizations may have possessed technological wonders far beyond what we previously imagined. 5. The lost city of Ubar, Atlantis of the Sands. Legend speaks of a city so wealthy and so advanced that it was said to be the Atlantis of the Sands. Ubar, mentioned in ancient texts and associated with the Queen of Sheba, was believed to have been an oasis city, thriving in the Arabian desert, but it mysteriously vanished, swallowed by a sandstorm or lost to time. For centuries, explorers and historians have searched for its exact location, with little success. What's most baffling about the legend of Ubar is its description. Ancient texts tell of a grand city, full of riches and advanced technologies, situated at the crossroads of trade routes. Yet, no physical evidence of its existence was found. Until recently. Modern excavations in Oman and Yemen have uncovered what might be the remains of this lost city, buried deep beneath the desert sands. So how could a city so advanced just disappear? Was Ubar truly a civilization that harnessed technologies so far ahead of its time that they were lost? Some researchers suggest that Ubar might have been an ancient society that utilized energy sources or building techniques that modern civilizations have yet to understand. If Ubar was real, its destruction may hold the key to understanding how civilizations can vanish from history without a trace. 6. The stonework of Machu Picchu. Incomprehensible precision. Hidden high in the Andes, Machu Picchu remains one of the most mysterious and precise architectural wonders of the ancient world. Built by the Incas around the 15th century, Machu Picchu's stonework is so perfectly aligned that modern tools cannot replicate its precision. The stones, many weighing several tons, are cut with such accuracy that they fit together without mortar, a technique that has left engineers and archaeologists scratching their heads. What makes Machu Picchu even more intriguing is that the stones are not just arranged in a random fashion, but in alignment with the stars, the sun, and the earth itself. The Intihuatana, a ritual stone at Machu Picchu, was believed to be an astronomical observatory capable of tracking solar movements. This level of understanding of the cosmos suggests that the Incas, or their predecessors, had access to knowledge of astronomy, energy, and construction techniques that modern science is still struggling to understand. How did the Incas accomplish this without advanced tools? Was the stonework at Machu Picchu the result of lost knowledge passed down from earlier civilizations? Some believe that the techniques used to construct the site could have been the work of a forgotten, highly advanced civilization that had mastered the art of stone construction in ways we can't replicate today. The precision of Machu Picchu stands as a testament to the incredible knowledge of those who built it, and the mysteries surrounding its creation continue to fascinate us. 7. The Sphinx and its enigmatic origins. The Great Sphinx of Giza, with its lion's body and human head, has stood for thousands of years, guarding the pyramids of Giza. But the origins of this monumental statue remain shrouded in mystery. While the ancient Egyptians are credited with its construction around 4,500 years ago, there are many who believe the Sphinx could be far older, possibly built by a civilization long before Egypt's rise. The evidence for this theory lies in the weathering patterns on the Sphinx's body. Geologists who have studied the Sphinx closely argue that the erosion seen on its limestone body is consistent with water erosion, not wind and sand, suggesting that the statue was carved during a time when the region was much wetter, possibly over 10,000 years ago. This would place the Sphinx's creation long before the time of the pharaohs, during a period when Egypt was a very different place. If the Sphinx was indeed built by an earlier civilization, who were they? What kind of knowledge did they possess to create such an impressive monument? And why did they leave no records of their existence? Some theorize that the Sphinx could have been part of a much older, advanced civilization, one whose knowledge of engineering, astronomy, and possibly even energy manipulation was lost to time. The true origins of the Sphinx may hold the key to understanding a forgotten chapter in human history. 8. The megalithic ruins of Nan Madol, a lost city on the water. Far in the Pacific Ocean, on the small island of Pohnpei in Micronesia, lies the mysterious city of Nan Madol. Built on a series of small artificial islands connected by canals, this ancient city appears to be the product of a civilization far ahead of its time. With its towering stone walls, elaborate canals, and mysterious ruins, Nan Madol has long baffled archaeologists and historians, raising questions about how such a complex city could have been built with the tools of its time. What makes Nan Madol so perplexing is the precision of its construction. The site is composed of massive basalt stones, some weighing several tons, that were perfectly shaped and fit together without mortar. The stonework, along with the unique design of the city built on water, suggests advanced engineering knowledge. How did the people of Nan Madol manage to move and place these stones? And why did they build a city on water? Some theories propose that Nan Madol was not just a city, but a spiritual center, possibly used for ceremonial purposes. Others speculate that the city might have been a hub for trade or power. What we do know is that the city was abandoned long before Western explorers arrived, and its origins remain a mystery. Who built Nan Madol, and what knowledge did they have that allowed them to construct such an extraordinary city? 9. The Piri Reis Map, evidence of ancient global travel. In 1513, a map known as the Piri Reis Map was drawn, showing parts of the world that should not have been known to the cartographer at the time. The map, created by the Ottoman admiral and cartographer Piri Reis, depicts the coastlines of Europe, Africa, and the Americas with uncanny accuracy, including parts of the Antarctic coastline, a landmass that was not even discovered until modern times. How did Piri Reis have access to such detailed information about places that were not explored or charted during his lifetime? Some researchers believe the Piri Reis map could be based on much older maps, possibly created by an advanced civilization that existed long before Columbus set sail. The map's details, especially the depiction of Antarctica without its ice sheet, suggest that ancient peoples may have had access to knowledge and technology that allowed them to map the world with incredible precision, including places that should have been unknown to them. The mystery of the Piri Reis map raises a crucial question. Could it be evidence of ancient global travel and knowledge sharing, a lost civilization that mapped the world long before recorded history? The map has led many to speculate that ancient civilizations, perhaps from the distant past, had knowledge of far-reaching lands and global connections, but for reasons unknown, this knowledge was lost to time. 10. The Nazca Lines, Earth's largest art. In the deserts of Peru, giant geoglyphs, massive drawings etched into the earth, stretch across the landscape, visible only from the sky. These Nazca lines have puzzled archaeologists for years, and no one can agree on how or why they were created. The lines form geometric shapes, animals, and even humanoid figures, and they span an area of nearly 200 square miles. But the true mystery lies in the fact that these vast designs can only be fully appreciated from above, leading many to ask, why were they made, and who could have had the ability to see them from such a vantage point? Some scholars suggest that the Nazca lines were created as part of an ancient astronomical calendar, marking the positions of celestial bodies or aligning with the movements of the stars. Others believe that the lines served as spiritual pathways, created for the gods or used in rituals. But the most perplexing theory is that the ancient Nazca people may have had access to flight or some form of aerial view of their creations, which would explain the immense size and precise geometry of the lines. What if the Nazca lines are more than just a mystery? What if they are a piece of lost technology, revealing the advanced knowledge of a civilization whose understanding of the Earth, astronomy, and possibly even aerial navigation far surpassed anything we thought possible? 11. The Great Wall of China, not just a border. The Great Wall of China, one of the most iconic structures in the world, has long been considered a symbol of China's power and defense. But what if the Great Wall's purpose went beyond just keeping invaders out? What if the wall holds secrets about ancient technologies and lost civilizations? Stretching over 13,000 miles, the Great Wall was originally built in sections by different Chinese dynasties. Yet, despite its construction over several centuries, some sections of the wall are made with stones so precisely cut that they fit together without mortar. How could such precision have been achieved thousands of years ago? And why does the wall's design vary so dramatically along different sections? Some parts appear to be built using advanced techniques, while others seem to reflect an entirely different kind of engineering knowledge. Many theories suggest that the wall may have also been used for other purposes, as an ancient power source, a method of harnessing cosmic energy, or even as a form of communication through signal fires or astronomical alignments. Some scholars even speculate that the wall may have been built by a lost civilization with a deep understanding of energy, architecture, and celestial phenomena. Could the Great Wall of China hold the key to understanding a much older, advanced civilization? What if its true purpose extends far beyond what we've been told? 12. The megalithic structures of Easter Island. On a remote island in the Pacific Ocean, hundreds of stone statues known as Moai stand in silent vigil, gazing out across the sea. Easter Island, also known as Rapa Nui, is home to some of the world's most remarkable and enigmatic megalithic structures. These colossal statues, some weighing over 80 tons, were carved from volcanic rock and transported across the island with incredible precision. But the real mystery lies not in how the statues were built, but how they were moved. The people of Easter Island are thought to have used ropes, pulleys, and basic tools to transport these statues, but there's still debate about how they managed to move such massive stones without advanced technology. Some researchers believe that the statues were moved in a walking motion, using ropes and coordinated effort, while others suggest that lost techniques or technologies were used to lift and carry the statues. The true purpose of the Moai also remains a mystery. Were they created to honor ancestors, as some believe, or did they serve a more practical, possibly even cosmic, function? With no written records to explain their significance, the statues stand as a reminder of a lost civilization's impressive capabilities, leaving us to wonder what secrets Easter Island holds about the advanced knowledge of ancient cultures. 13. The Baalbek Stones, the world's heaviest blocks. In the ancient city of Baalbek, Lebanon, lies a set of stone blocks so large and heavy that they defy all logic and engineering knowledge. One of the largest stones in the world, weighing an estimated 1,000 tons, is located at the Temple of Jupiter in Baalbek, with its purpose still unexplained. The precision with which these stones were cut, transported, and placed is unlike anything we see in other ancient ruins. The technology required to create and move such massive stones would have been beyond the capabilities of ancient civilizations, or so we thought. The trilithon, as these three massive blocks are known, is part of a much larger complex, and despite the overwhelming weight, these stones were perfectly aligned. No cranes or mechanical tools that we know of could have moved these stones, yet they were placed with remarkable accuracy. The question remains, how were they transported, and for what purpose? Some theories suggest that Baalbek was the site of an ancient energy hub, with these massive stones used as part of a device to harness or channel energy. Others believe that the site was constructed by a far more advanced civilization, whose knowledge of engineering and stonework was lost over time. Could Baalbek hold the key to unlocking the secrets of an ancient technology that predates everything we know? 14. The Temple of Karnak, ancient Egypt's grandest design. The Temple of Karnak in Egypt is one of the largest and most impressive religious complexes ever built. Stretching over 200 acres, the temple was constructed over several centuries, but its most remarkable feature is the advanced engineering and architectural techniques used to create it. What's truly baffling about Karnak is not just its size, but its precision and the knowledge required to build such a massive structure without the advanced tools we rely on today. Karnak was built using massive stone columns, some of which rise over 80 feet high. These columns, adorned with intricate carvings, reflect an extraordinary understanding of architecture and symbolism. Some researchers believe that the layout of the temple complex was based on sacred geometry, reflecting an advanced knowledge of mathematics and astronomy that could have been passed down from an older civilization. The temple's grandness and precision raised the question, how did the ancient Egyptians, and their predecessors, have the engineering know-how to construct such a complex structure? Was it all based on knowledge passed down from earlier, even more advanced civilizations? Or did the Egyptians themselves possess lost technologies that modern science is only beginning to rediscover? The mysteries of Karnak remain as puzzling as ever, leaving us to wonder what secrets this ancient temple still holds. 15. The Cyclopean Walls of Mycenae, Giants of the Past. The ancient city of Mycenae, known for its impressive fortifications and grand palaces, is home to some of the most mysterious walls ever constructed. These massive stone walls, known as Cyclopean due to their enormous size, were built without mortar and with stones so large and perfectly cut that modern engineers can't replicate their precision. Some of these stones weigh over 15 tons, and yet they fit together with such accuracy that not even a blade of a knife can slip between them. The term Cyclopean originates from Greek mythology, referring to the one-eyed giants who were believed to have built these walls. But the real mystery is how such a feat of engineering was accomplished by a civilization thousands of years ago without the advanced tools we rely on today. How did the Mycenaeans, or perhaps an earlier civilization, manage to move and position these enormous stones with such incredible precision? Some scholars believe that the construction of these walls might have been part of a larger lost knowledge, perhaps passed down from even more ancient civilizations that had mastered the art of stonework. The secrets of these walls could be the key to unlocking the history of a forgotten, technologically advanced culture that predated the Mycenaeans, and perhaps even the Egyptians. 16. The ancient towers of China, forgotten giants. In the rugged landscapes of ancient China, towering stone structures, some nearly 50 feet tall, have been discovered, but their purpose and origin remain a mystery. These ancient towers, scattered across remote regions, seem to defy everything we know about ancient Chinese architecture. They are built with materials and techniques that suggest a far more advanced understanding of construction than was believed to exist at the time. The stone towers are typically built in locations that offer strategic vantage points, and many have unusual, yet precise, architectural features. The alignment of these structures suggests they were not just watchtowers, but part of a greater system of communication or even energy manipulation, pointing to the possibility of a long-lost civilization that had advanced technology. What makes these towers even more puzzling is the lack of written records. How could such monumental structures have been built, and why were they abandoned? Some speculate that these towers were part of an ancient network of cities or fortresses, built by a civilization whose knowledge of engineering, astronomy, and energy was far beyond what we can comprehend today. Could these towers be the remnants of a forgotten civilization, one whose knowledge has been lost to time? 17. The underground cities of Derinkuyu, ancient subterranean life. Deep beneath the surface of Turkey lies an incredible underground city, Derinkuyu, a massive multi-level complex that extends hundreds of feet below ground. This subterranean city, which could house tens of thousands of people, was built with astonishing precision, featuring tunnels, rooms, and ventilation shafts, all designed to keep its inhabitants safe from invaders and harsh weather conditions. But what makes Derinkuyu so extraordinary is not just its size, but the fact that it was built long before modern excavation equipment. The underground city of Derinkuyu is just one of many similar sites found throughout the region, suggesting that ancient civilizations were able to create entire underground cities, possibly to protect themselves from external threats or natural disasters. The sheer complexity of these subterranean cities, with multiple levels of living spaces, storage areas, and even places of worship, suggests that the people who built them possessed a level of engineering expertise that is still difficult to fully comprehend today. Who built these cities, and why did they choose to live underground? Was it out of necessity, or did they possess advanced knowledge of geology and engineering that allowed them to construct these vast underground complexes? The mystery of Derinkuyu raises more questions than it answers, leaving us to wonder what other lost civilizations might have left similar structures hidden beneath the Earth's surface. 18. The elusive city of Atlantis. Fact or fiction? Atlantis, the legendary lost city, has captured the imagination of millions for centuries. Descriptions of the city vary, but they all share common elements: a powerful, advanced civilization with incredible knowledge of architecture, engineering, and possibly even energy manipulation. But is Atlantis simply a myth, or could there be truth behind the legend? What if Atlantis was a real place, and its technological advancements were so far ahead of their time that they were lost to history? The most compelling evidence comes from ancient texts, particularly those written by Plato, who described Atlantis as a thriving civilization located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we know today as the Strait of Gibraltar. According to Plato, Atlantis was a powerful empire that eventually collapsed due to natural disasters. While some dismiss Atlantis as a mere allegory, others believe it may have been an ancient civilization that thrived on a now submerged island, its knowledge and technology wiped out in a catastrophic event. Some theories suggest that the downfall of Atlantis could be tied to an ancient cataclysm, such as a massive earthquake or volcanic eruption, which caused the island to sink beneath the ocean. If Atlantis was real, could it have been the birthplace of advanced knowledge that influenced later civilizations, such as Egypt or Mesopotamia? The quest to uncover the truth behind Atlantis continues, and with every new discovery, the line between myth and reality becomes increasingly blurred. 19. The Great Pyramid of Giza. An ancient machine? The Great Pyramid of Giza has long been regarded as the pinnacle of ancient Egyptian architecture. But what if it's not just a tomb? What if the pyramid was designed as something far more complex? A machine with a purpose that we're only beginning to understand. The precision of its construction, its alignment with the stars, and its mathematical properties suggest that the Great Pyramid may have been an advanced technological device. One of the most puzzling aspects of the Great Pyramid is its exact alignment to true north, a feat that modern engineers would struggle to replicate with today's technology. The pyramid's proportions seem to incorporate the golden ratio, a mathematical concept associated with harmony and natural beauty. Additionally, the internal passages and chambers, many of which are still not fully understood, have sparked speculation that the pyramid could have been used for purposes beyond burial, possibly as an energy generator or even a cosmic machine. Some researchers have even proposed that the Great Pyramid might have served as a power plant, harnessing the Earth's natural energy or interacting with celestial bodies. If true, this would suggest that the ancient Egyptians possessed knowledge of energy manipulation far beyond what we thought possible. Could the Great Pyramid be a remnant of a forgotten civilization with advanced technology, whose secrets remain locked inside its ancient stone walls? 20. The Incas' advanced knowledge of agriculture. The ancient Inca civilization, renowned for its impressive stonework and advanced engineering, also had a deep understanding of agriculture that allowed them to thrive in the challenging terrain of the Andes Mountains. But their agricultural practices were not just impressive, they were revolutionary. The Incas developed farming techniques that not only supported their vast empire, but also preserved the soil and enhanced its fertility in ways modern science is only now beginning to appreciate. One of the most extraordinary examples of Incan agricultural knowledge is the terracing system. The Incas constructed thousands of terraces along the steep Andean mountainsides, creating a network of farmlands that spanned vast areas. These terraces not only maximized available arable land, but also helped prevent erosion and maintain soil fertility. Each terrace was carefully designed, with advanced irrigation systems that allowed water to flow efficiently across the terraces, supporting crops like potatoes, maize, and quinoa. What makes the Incas' agricultural methods so remarkable is that they were developed without modern technology or scientific knowledge. The Inca people's ability to adapt to their environment and optimize the land for farming is a testament to their advanced understanding of nature. Could this knowledge have been passed down from an even older civilization, one with a profound understanding of sustainable farming techniques and environmental balance? The legacy of Incan agriculture offers a glimpse into the advanced, yet often overlooked, knowledge of ancient civilizations. 21. The Ark of the Covenant, more than a religious artifact. The Ark of the Covenant is one of the most iconic and mysterious objects in religious history. Described in the Bible as a sacred container that held the tablets of the Ten Commandments, the Ark is said to have possessed extraordinary powers that could defeat armies and cause miracles. But what if the Ark was more than just a religious artifact? What if it was a technological device, a machine, or even a source of energy that ancient civilizations used to harness incredible forces? The Ark's detailed description in the Bible mentions that it was built with advanced materials, including gold and acacia wood, and was capable of generating powerful energy. Some researchers suggest that the Ark might have been an ancient power source, capable of releasing energy or vibrations that could be used for various purposes, from communication to warfare. The most intriguing theory involves the Ark's potential connection to ancient electromagnetic technology. Some believe that the Ark's gold plating and its location in the temple could have been designed to amplify and channel electrical or magnetic energy. If this is true, then the Ark may have been far more than just a sacred object. It could have been part of a forgotten technology that the ancient Israelites inherited or even created. Whether a religious relic or an ancient technological device, the mystery of the Ark of the Covenant continues to captivate researchers, leaving us to wonder what knowledge was hidden within its walls, and why it was kept so secret. 22. The lost civilization of the Sahara Desert. Beneath the vast barren sands of the Sahara Desert lies a mystery that challenges everything we know about early human civilizations. The Sahara, now a desolate wasteland, was once a lush, green landscape, rich in water and fertile land. Evidence from ancient cave paintings, buried ruins, and artifacts suggests that a thriving civilization may have once lived here long before the rise of Egypt, but it was buried by the shifting sands of time. Archaeologists have uncovered remnants of ancient structures, tools, and even art in the Sahara, revealing that a sophisticated culture once flourished in what is now one of the harshest environments on Earth. Some researchers suggest that this lost civilization could have had advanced knowledge of agriculture, astronomy, and water management, enabling them to thrive in a region that was then far more hospitable than it is today. But what happened to this civilization? Was it wiped out by a cataclysmic event, such as a drought or climate change? Or did they simply vanish, leaving behind only remnants of their once great society. The lost civilization of the Sahara raises more questions than it answers, leaving us to wonder if a forgotten culture once harnessed knowledge and technology that could have influenced later civilizations like Egypt. 23. The mysterious colossus of Rhodes. Lost engineering. In ancient Greece, there stood a statue so grand, so awe-inspiring, that it became one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. The Colossus of Rhodes, a giant statue of the sun god Helios, was built to celebrate a victory over Cyprus and stood at over 100 feet tall, a feat of engineering that baffled historians and architects for centuries. But what if the Colossus of Rhodes was more than just a statue? What if it was a representation of lost engineering knowledge, a structure built with technology far ahead of its time? The Colossus was built using bronze and iron, materials that, when fused together, created a formidable statue capable of withstanding the elements. Yet, despite the massive scale of the statue, it only stood for 56 years before being destroyed by an earthquake. The question remains: how did the ancient Greeks manage to build such a colossal structure? And why was it so advanced for its time? Some believe that the Colossus may have been more than just a symbol of power. It may have served a purpose we still don't understand, possibly a mechanism for harnessing energy or controlling the environment around it. The mystery of the Colossus of Rhodes remains unsolved, leaving us to wonder whether ancient civilizations had access to technologies that have since been lost to history. 24. The hidden chambers of the Great Pyramid. The Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the most iconic monuments in the world, continues to reveal its secrets even after thousands of years. While most people are familiar with its external grandeur, what lies hidden inside the pyramid remains a topic of intense debate. Despite centuries of study, there are still chambers within the Great Pyramid that remain undiscovered or unexplored, leading to tantalizing questions. Could there be hidden rooms filled with ancient knowledge, technology, or even energy devices waiting to be uncovered? In recent years, scientists have used advanced scanning techniques, including cosmic ray muon imaging, to probe the interior of the pyramid. The results have shown unusual anomalies, possible hidden chambers or voids that are yet to be fully explored. What could these hidden chambers contain? Some speculate that they may house ancient relics or lost technologies that were hidden away by the pyramid's builders, possibly to protect them from tomb robbers or rival civilizations. Others suggest that the pyramid itself may be more than just a tomb. It could have served as a massive machine or energy device, with these hidden chambers playing a key role in its function. Could these chambers hold the key to understanding the true purpose of the Great Pyramid, a purpose that modern science is only now beginning to explore? 25. The legacy of the lost civilization. As we piece together the fragments of ancient history, a fascinating pattern begins to emerge. From the pyramids of Egypt to the megalithic structures of the Americas, there are hints of a lost civilization, one whose knowledge, technology, and power have been largely erased from history. This civilization, whether real or mythical, may have been the foundation upon which later civilizations built their achievements. Yet, despite all the clues scattered across the world, we still know little about it. What was this lost civilization, and how advanced were they? Were they responsible for the incredible stonework, astronomical knowledge, and advanced engineering that we see in ancient structures today? Could it be that they harnessed knowledge of energy, the cosmos, and the earth that modern civilizations have yet to comprehend? While the exact nature of this lost civilization may never be fully understood, its legacy continues to shape the world. From the mysterious monuments and artifacts that remain to the ancient wisdom, passed down through generations, the remnants of this civilization are still with us. Perhaps one day, we will uncover the final piece of the puzzle, revealing the true scope of the knowledge they left behind. Until then, the enigma of the lost civilization remains one of the greatest mysteries in human history.